YouTube friends, Geezer here. Today we're back at the storage yard. This is the day. We have to get Classy winterized for the winter and put her to bed. But before we start on the winterizing, let me update you on the generator issue. The other day, Earl stopped by and put in that last part that Molly and I picked up, and it didn't take him very long, and we fired her up. She started right up.
Pretty smooth. Yeah, it does.
We left her running for about 20 minutes with the air conditioner on to put a load on it, and she ran just fine. So I think we've got that figured out.
Earl's done it again. There he is. Take a bow, Earl. Attaboy.
Our final determination was simply the carburetor just got gunked up with old ethanol fuel, and we virtually replaced every part in the carburetor, so it's all the way rebuilt now. We just couldn't get the gum out, so it's all rebuilt now. The gas and Classy's all treated, and I think we're all good to go there. Oh, I want to pass on to you the final cost of that project was about 160 bucks. That's right, 160 bucks. So again, I can't emphasize enough, take care of your generators. It gets to be kind of messy when you don't. So let's get busy on this winterizing. And joining me today, we have the triumphant return of Paul. Wave to the folks, Paul. Climb up in here and see what he's doing.
Yeah, I got the flashlight on.
Okay.
So you can see down in there.
And what we've done, we bought this Camco pump converter winterizing kit. All the pieces are out already. We've been looking at it. And Paul's starting the process of putting that on. He's got his flashlight on. We'll get down there so you can see what's going on. Paul, tell folks what you're doing.
Well, the kit comes with a three-way valve. If you can follow instructions, it's pretty simple because they're right on the back. We just unhook the pump from the water supply, put the valve in, C facing the pump, and hook the water back up to the other side. And now I'm getting ready to put on a siphon hose to draw the antifreeze into the system. Had to move the pump because the lines are stiff, and once this valve went on, it might be different in yours, but there wasn't room to bend the pipe.
Okay, Paul's got it all installed in there, and
should be ready to try.
Got the hose run into the gallon of antifreeze. Now what I want to mention is, in the past, I've just put 9 gallons in the fresh water tank and pumped it through that way. But this kit is less than what I was spending on antifreeze. So hopefully this will work, because this year it'll be a wash, but from then on it'll be quite a little savings.
Hold on. Another thing is, when Uncle John said we were going to be messing with water lines and we didn't need any tools, I was a little unsure about that. But if yours is set up the same way, these are just hand tightened, and they have a type of wing nut formed over it, so you can grab them real easy and they turn right off, which makes it pretty much no tools needed. The only thing we did need was a screwdriver, and that's just because the fit was too tight and we had to move the pump.
Okay, what we need to do now is turn the pump on, turn the faucet on, and see if this works. Okay, pink. Okay, that's the idea of it. So now we'll go through and do all the hot and cold faucets and get them all running with paint and move on to the next step. Okay, and the last step to this process is to put a little bit of the antifreeze down your drains to load the traps up. About a half a cup or so usually will do it. And on a double well kitchen sink like this one, you want to make sure to do both sides, because sometimes there's a trap on either side. I'm not sure on Classy, but I'm going to do both of them irregardless. I'll put a little down this one. Okay, we're all done. But there's something, one more thing I should mention to you is don't forget to flush your toilet and get that antifreeze going through the toilet. If you have to push the lever for rinse, and just to make sure you get it all going through the lines to the toilet. As the last step, we're going to go through all the storage in here, look for anything that might freeze and get it out of here. I don't think there's much, but I don't want it left in here, so all the storage all through here, underneath the sink, down there, and back here in the back, all that overhead storage, the bathroom, the shower. You just want to go through very thoroughly and make sure you get it all. Another thing you want to remember is your outside hatches. To go through them, now I have a hatch right here. Right there, it's just for liquids, so it's pretty easy to find all mine. A couple other things I want to mention about winterizing. I didn't film them because they're just little things, but I did run Classy over to AutoZone, borrowed one of their antifreeze testers, tested the antifreeze, which was fine. I have about 3/4 of a tank of gas in Classy right now. I didn't fill her up, but it's all treated, and my thought is I'd rather start off this trip in the spring with some fresh gas. It's just kind of my opinion. A lot of people believe you should leave your tanks, your gas tank, filled all the way up during the winter. So you'll have to make that determination. I also checked the air pressure in all the tires, brought them up to where they should be, and I think Classy's all set for bed and all set to leave again in the spring. I'll be doing a video on a complete update of the Eastern United States bucket list expedition 2 in a video that I'll be putting together real soon. Once again, I can't emphasize how grateful I am to have such a wonderful family that will come and help out with things with Classy. If it wasn't for Earl and Paul, we would be pretty well hosed. So thanks again to those two guys. We love you and appreciate you. Okay, Classy's all set for winter. All down here. We're going to get out of here. It's kind of cold. Say bye to everybody, Paul.
Bye, everybody.
Well, that about does it for this video. I want to thank you all for watching and for all of your continued interest and support. It means a lot to us, it really does. So, from myself and the rest of the Geezer gang, happy trails.